Hi, I'm Marcia Sherrill at the Annabelle by Marcia Sherrill showroom here in New York for Shop NBC. Clearly, we are none too subtle about what our logo is. It is the pineapple, which is the symbol of Southern hospitality. And we like to say in all of our messages on our website, etc., welcome to our world. The great thing about the Annabelle by Marcia Sherrill collection is it has appeal to teens. I have a 15-year-old named Annabelle, Kelsaprise, but yet I'm older and all of my friends wear the bag. So it's got a great long swath of people that it covers, and it's an incredible gift. So when we were starting to think about doing this collection, we realized that a large part of the business is in nylon. Women love nylon. Nylon is hardy, it's washable. Obviously you can wash these in your washer dryer if you want to, even though this is actually leather. It's not a PU, it's a patent leather. But for us who live in New York and don't even have a washer dryer, I throw mine in the dishwasher. So it's in with the dish, in with a cup, in with my Annabelle handbag. We have the quilting on this, or this is actually called a multi-head embroidery, and it's embroidered where there are over 10,000 stitches per panel. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 panels on the bag. So it's an incredibly tedious, labor-intensive process, but it gives you this nice sort of bubble effect with the pineapple where it stands out. All of the bags are detailed to the nth degree. They come with little change purses inside them. They all have the Annabelle ribbon that is a nice, sort of sealer of 2 seams right here. Having grown up in my own factory in Atlanta, Georgia, it's this little attention to detail that we bring. We also have the Annabelle by Marcia Sherrill label. Zippers have the Annabelle. We have the great dangling pineapple in plexiglass because we love plexi. It's so groovy. So clearly we did the nylon first, and do it here in the Larissa, which is a fun little kicky bag. Love this. The teens absolutely love this, but we're selling these to women my age too, just as well. And again, even it does have a little protection on the top. I know my ladies care about security, but we also do have the change purse where you can tuck in just your credit card and some cash. So we did a couple colors, obviously fun colors, green and pink, and we're adding red. Black is a huge percentage of our business, but I understand that Shop NBC ladies love color. Well, I love color too. I wear a lot of black and white, but I like to accentuate with color. The next fabrication we decided to do, we basically watched for years in the market how everybody sort of fell in love with wax canvas, and it had this big renaissance with the Goyard collection. And we had decided really previous to that phenomenon that we would do a wax canvas, but we wanted to make it very Annabelle. So we did it where it's a tighter screen. So we've got a tighter screen on the pineapple with the trellis effect for what we call our Palm Beach series. And we do this in probably 16 different styles. And they have a very utilitarian function. Now, you wouldn't throw this in your washing machine, but just sponge it down. This bag loves Glass Plus. I am not kidding you. So then we're sitting around, we're like, what are we missing in the world of Annabelle? What are we missing? Prints. I had absolutely fallen in love with Poochie, and I bought a couple of vintage Poochie skirts and was wearing them everywhere, inappropriately. Long velvet skirts in the middle of summer. And then I was on eBay and I saw these Vera scarves, and I was totally enthralled by this designer from the 1960s. So then we started to look at London in the 60s and see what was going on there, and we realized that was when the whole Mary Quant thing happened, the Bloomsbury thing, the Rolling Stones, all this excitement was coming out of London. So we did this bag called the Bloomsbury series, and you can see that it has, again, our signature pineapple on the silk ribbon, as well as 4 of our signature flowers. So we have a logo that can go a lot of places. We've got a motif, like Chanel has a motif that can go in a lot of different directions. This bag is fantastic because it is just so incredibly roomy. 3 zippers. This is a cram your life in the bag. I mean, this really holds it all and deceptively does not look like it. My dog is doing a little whining in the background because that's her favorite bag. She loves it. The children in New York are actually carrying these little cosmetic bags as evening bags. Although we do have some evening bags in beading, it turns out that you never know what these kids are going to fall in love with. So we have a lot of things for upsell. We even have, we have cosmetic bags, and they all have a little bit of the Annabelle attitude. I mean, everything is detailed to death with the hang tags, the incredible shopping bag, the dust bag, the tissue paper. Everything is very, very, very thought out because this is really a very fun and whimsical brand, but we're very serious about our business at Annabelle. So after we did the Bloomsbury print, we're like, we want one more print, one that's a little bit more mature, sophisticated. So we did the Carnaby Street, which is the print here. And following what we call in fashion the 2-yard rule, meaning that you can recognize a bag from 2 yards away as being Chanel or whatever, we have the pineapple. It's the background of every bag has the pineapple on it. And these are completely washable. So these you actually can just throw in with your child's filthy clothing and tennis shoes and sneakers and everything else, and the dog if it needs a wash. And so they're incredibly utilitarian. But the thing that's different about the Annabelle collection, and the reason I think people are falling so in love with it, is it's just fun. It's kicky. It can be a little bit preppy, but it can also have a little bit of jazzy attitude. It's incredibly functional, and it's sweet, and it's definitely got its own kind of attitude. And I think it's a really powerful message for today. Obviously, we're very involved with breast cancer since I wrote the book Portraits of Hope years ago in 1996. We have that back on the website, and soon women will be able to load their stories about their own experience with breast cancer. So we want to make sure that we always are giving something back to the community, and we know that's a big part of what Shop NBC wants to do. Marcia Sherrill signing off.